So, hello YouTubers. My name is Tyrone Logan, and I am currently trying to learn some new songs for my praise team, and just as a musician, period. And it is 10:42 at night, and I'm trying to use my time wisely before I go back to sleep. So, I'm learning, in the process of learning Travis Greene's song "You Waited," and I really like it. So, I don't know, I got a whole bunch of notes here that I wrote down for the song. It's actually a pretty simple song, but I decided to write out my chord progressions, and let me get you straight, I'm not the best of players and the best keyboardist there is, and I might even consider myself a beginner slash almost to intermediate, I don't know. But I've been privileged to learn my number system, and if you learn your number system, anybody out there that's trying to learn the keyboard, if you learn your number system and your scales, those are two things right there. And I feel like that's half the battle. But anyway, so "You Waited" is actually in the key of A flat, and so the verse 1 that Travis Greene starts out, "You came out your way, you sat down to speak to me, what amazing grace." I can't sing right now, my voice is gone, but those are the words. "You came out of your way, you sat down to speak to me, what amazing grace that you've shown so patiently." That speaks volumes in itself, but the chord progression for it is a 4-3-5, and that can be played in any key that you want to, but the original key of the song is A flat. So verse 1 again is a 4-3-5 chord progression. Moving to the chorus, "And you waited for me, just for me." That is a 1-3-4-6-5-1, and in there, that's for the bass line. It's a 1-3-4-6-5-1. In your right hand, you're going to be playing a series of I guess you would call them eighth notes, and the progression for that is 7-1-2-3-6-1-4-3, and you play that twice, with the bass line being over the 1, and then the bass line being over the 3. So it would kind of sound like bass line 1. Let me see if I can get the keyboard to work. I don't even know if you guys can hear my bass. I have a very weak bass. So that's the 1, and you would couple that with move to the 3, and then move to the 4, to the 6, to the 5. So let's start from the beginning. Verse 1, "You came out of your way." So it's a 4-3-5. You came out your way, you sat down to speak to me, what amazing grace So that goes right back from verse 1, runs into the chorus, and then you go to verse 2, which is the same chord progressions as verse 1, the 4-3-5. So, second verse, you called out my name. I don't know all the words to the second verse, but it's you called out my name. Okay, so here in verse 2, he kind of extends it just a little bit, so you can do, when he gets to the patiently part, he repeats it twice, and he goes, that you show so patiently. Instead of, on verse 1, instead of them going back to the 1, they go up to the 6. And so it's that you show so patient, you show so patiently. Alright. So again, for verse 2, it's just slightly different. You got the 4-3-5, but at the end, instead of it being 4-3-5 and back to the 1, completing the 1, you prepare for that extra lyrics that he repeats, that you've shown so patiently. So it goes 4-3-5-6. 4-3-5-6. You've shown so patiently. You've shown so patiently. Again, I can't sing. It's okay. I don't mind y'all hearing my voice towards slam up, but it's okay. The next part is I call it a bridge, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. But it's when he says, where would I be? And they repeat it constantly. Where would I be if you left me, God? Where would I be? So that's a 4-6-5 with a pickup of 3. I use the pickup to go back to the 4 to start the progression over again. So where would I be if you left? Where would I be? Sorry. Okay, so you got the 4-6-5-3-4. 4, 6, 5. Maybe that's what I should have been doing from the very beginning, doing just the single notes. Because a lot of times we look at these tutorials or whatever, and some of them are okay and easy, and then some of them you kind of get lost in the shuffle, and they don't completely break it all the way down. So I'd be still lost sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, once once they do that 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 4, which is where would I be? They move on to what I call the vamp, which is, he says, you waited. They repeat you waited over and over and over. And he kind of goes, let me see if I can sing. You waited, you waited. So that constant repetition is I use 2, 6, 6, 5 as a chord progression. So you wait. So, and when Travis Greene does his little ad-lib in between there, he does this you. So I kind of throw that in there. Okay, so I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. So from there, the song is very repetitious again. He goes back over the bridge and back over the vamp. So, let's see here. So I'm going to go just recap just a little bit. Verse 1 is a 4, 3, 5, which sounds like this. The chorus, and you waited for me, is a 1, 3, 4, 6, 5, 1, which sounds like this. And it also has those extra notes for the right hand. So it's the sorry, y'all. Look, now I can't even get it straight. Hold on. Okay, so that's basically how it's supposed to sound. Let me just see if I can break the bass line up from the right hand, the left hand and right hand. So the bass line is a 1, 3, 4, 6, 5. So 1. Repeat that. that's the bass line. And then the right hand over that bass line is there you have it. Alright, let's see. Then it goes back to the verse again, the 4-3-5, which was the okay. Then on to the bridge, which is the words for that part is, "Where would I be if you left me, God?" That's a 4-6-5. And again, I use that. I go to the 3 and back to the 4 to repeat the sequence or the progression. So it's so that's 4-6-5-3-4. Then on to the vamp. The words are, "And you waited." You waited, waited, you waited, waited. So that's a 2-6-6-5. And that really completes the song. He goes back to the bridge and the vamp again. And he might even go back to one of the verses. I'm not for certain at the moment. But that concludes my video, and I hope this has been helpful to someone, and that I haven't been talking in circles. So y'all have a great night, and thank you for watching. Oh yes, and please leave comments in to let me know how I'm doing and any suggestions that I need to make.